Johnson Johnson is a global company with business in consumer health and pharmaceuticals and medical technology. And with me is Celine Martin, who leads a portfolio of 4 Johnson Johnson MedTech businesses. And Celine, great to talk to you this morning. I mean, Johnson Johnson, of course, iconic American company, but is still innovating. So give me kind of an overview of what Johnson Johnson is doing in that area and why they feel like innovation is still important.
Jane, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be on with you today. And I love to talk about innovation. So it's front and center, part of everything we do. It's part of our mission. It's embedded in our credo. It's oxygen of our business. And we take this very seriously because we are in the business of saving lives. And we are disproportionately investing in innovation. If you heard from our CFO, Joe Walk, a couple of days ago, year to date, Johnson Johnson is investing $10.8 billion in innovation. And I will tell you that for my portfolio of companies based in Orange County, this has served us really well. It has made a huge impact in the context of the mission we're on for patients. When I think of cardiovascular, when I think of atrial fibrillation, we're touching millions of patients every year. But the burden of the disease is tremendous. And over the last 10 years, through innovation, we've been able to essentially establish a new frontier in care whereby we can free up AF patients from medications, from the risks of stroke. The procedure can be done in less than an hour with a very high success rate, 90% plus, and a very strong safety profile.
You recently were awarded the Octane High Tech Awards Large Disruptor Innovator Award. Like, you won the big award at the Orange County High Tech Awards. So explain what was behind that.
Indeed, this was a tremendous recognition for J&J MedTech in Orange County. We're based in Irvine. We have a portfolio of 5 companies. Bowers & Webster in the space of electrophysiology, a leader in this category. We have Acclarent in the ENT space. We have Mentor in breast aesthetics, we have Celine in stroke, and we have J&J Vision. And we've been recognized for the legacy of innovation and impact we're making on the future of healthcare, but also related to the talent pool we have here in Orange County. We have a tremendous ecosystem of talent with a prime emphasis on STEM.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the most promising med tech solutions that you're seeing right now?
So I have a wide array of technologies. The big development with J&J right now is we've migrated from medical devices to medtech. So we do have an ecosystem of technologies. When it comes to cardiovascular care, I think of it as having a Cardo system at the center. Cardo is a 3D navigation technology. Think of it as a GPS technology that allows you to navigate within the chambers of the heart. You use a technology called a catheter that connects to the navigation system to be able to target areas to treat and ablate. Those technologies are sensor enabled. They're all powered by machine learning, algorithms, very sophisticated technologies that combined with imaging truly enable better outcomes. So when I think of where the future goes, it's the combination of technologies. It's really combining the science and innovation in service of better care, better therapies. And one particular product that we're launching as we speak that is very exciting is a single shot ablation technology that allows lesion formation in 12 seconds or less, which means the procedure time will go from an hour to sub 30 minutes, which is tremendous because there is a lot of interoperator variability. And every single day, we need to think of the new generation of EP doctors that don't have nearly the same level of experience. And we need them to have the same level of outcome as you would have when you have 20 years of medical experience.
Yeah. Celine, what are the advantages of a big company like a Johnson & Johnson when it comes to innovation? I assume money is a big one. But then what are some of the disadvantages?
So there's always a debate between big companies and small companies when it comes to speed. And typically we think large is slow, small is fast and nimble. And from my standpoint, it starts with the culture. You have to set your priorities. You have to be able to weather some risks and empower small teams in a big corporation to move at speed. And the benefit of a big corporation is that you have access to capital, you have access to technology expertise, You have access to lessons learned and learnings from other companies in the space. And as a result, you potentially can move faster through the development cycle by really having the right people solving real problems. We have a prime example in my ecosystem of companies with Clarence, our ENT company. We're able to harness the power of the cardio system that I mentioned earlier in EP. And we decided that navigation was going to be critical for ENT. And from the moment we said we're going to have a navigation technology in ENT to the day we launched, it was sub 3 years. And we were, in a matter of 1 year, able to install more than 300 systems all around the US. So there's also a benefit around getting innovation out there and scaling in a way that allows many more patients to access therapy.
Yeah. Now, do you ever work with smaller companies, partner with them? And if so, what do you look for? And at what stage of a smaller company would you get involved?
So we do believe in partnership with small and big companies. And the model is very simple. We're looking at strategic fit. Is the partner providing a solution that is addressing an unmet needs? Is it able to take costs out of the system? Can it enable speed? Can it allow us to enter into an adjacent category? Those are the questions we typically wrestle with. And then based on, again, source of value creation, growth opportunities, timelines, and costs, we're assessing how we can harness value with the partner being by our side in the innovation cycle.
Mm-hmm. And is there a venture arm of J&J that might take an equity stake in some of these companies?
Indeed, J&J has a development venture called JJDC Development Corporation. It spans across the three sectors: pharmaceuticals, medical technologies, and consumer. We have an active portfolio of about 150 companies, and the spirit is to support companies at many cycles of development, from seed funding to Series A and beyond. And I will say, fun fact, that JJDC is the largest and oldest healthcare venture arm in the US.
Oh, very interesting. And then finally, I know you're doing a lot of work with aging. So what's going on there? What all are you doing with aging?
Well, in the spirit of aging, I would say our mission is to ignite all that is possible in everybody and save lives. And if we can elongate life and give patients their life back when they suffer from a very critical condition like atrial fibrillation, that is our core mission. We want to make sure that we give patients access to therapy and that they can claim their life back to enjoy what's in front of them. That is our prime focus at this point. And all the conditions we're serving right now in the cardiovascular space are essentially age-related.
Yeah. Well, this has been very interesting, Celine. Thank you so much for sharing what J&J MedTech is doing.
Thank you very much for having me.